Hello everyone, I am Assistant Professor Nanore JG from Department of Physics, Raja Sripatra Bhagwantrao Mahavidyalaya Aund. Today's topic for the discussion is magnetic properties of material. We have learned the magnetic properties of material as magnetic induction, equivalence between magnetic shell and current loop, magnetic intensity, and now today the next magnetic property is the permeability. Now permeability, this is the magnetic property of material. We know that when a magnetic substance is placed in a magnetic field, it gets magnetized and produce its own magnetic field. Thus now in the space occupied by the substance, there are two magnetic fields, namely original magnetic field called the magnetizing field, and second is the magnetic field due to the magnetization of the substance is called as induced magnetic field. The resultant magnetic field is the vector sum of the two magnetic fields. It is convenient to express the relation between them in terms of intensity of magnetization. Now consider a infinite solenoid, that is also called as toroid, having n number of turns per unit length and carrying a current I. Then the magnetic induction produced along the axis of solenoid or toroid is B0 is equal to mu 0 Ni. Now the term Ni represent the current per unit length, which is nothing but the intensity of magnetization in empty space. Now here we are considering the toroid is empty, that is not filled with any substance. Due to the toroid, it is called the strength of magnetizing field or merely magnetic field, and is denoted by capital H. Therefore, we can write Ni is equal to H. Magnetic field, its SI unit is ampere per meter. Therefore, B0 equal to mu 0 Ni can be written as B0 equal to mu 0 H. Now suppose that the magnetic substance is filled in the toroid, it gets magnetized. Now if capital M is the intensity of magnetization acquired, it is equivalent to the surface current per unit length of the substance. Therefore capital M, that is the magnetization acquired or intensity of magnetization, is equal to I divided by L, I1 divided by L. Therefore the total current per unit length is H dash is equal to H plus M is equal to Ni into I1 divided by L. Now if capital B is the resultant magnetic induction along the axis of toroid, that means magnetic induction applied due to applied magnetic field and induced magnetic field. Therefore the resultant magnetic induction B equal to mu 0 H dash, that is equal to mu 0 H plus M. Therefore we can write B is equal to mu 0 in bracket Ni plus M. Ni is nothing but capital H. As B0 equal to mu 0 H, we write B equal to mu H. By analogy, mu is called the permeability of magnetic material Therefore mu is equal to B divided by H. Therefore the permeability of magnetic material can be defined as it is the ratio of magnetic induction produced per unit magnetizing field intensity, and its SI unit is Weber per ampere. So there is the figure shows magnetic induction in a free space, magnetic induction with a substance in the solenoid, surface current per unit length of the substance. Now B divided by B0 is equal to mu H upon mu 0 H, that is equal to mu divided by mu 0. This ratio is called as relative permeability of material. It is denoted by mu or K. Therefore K is equal to mu divided by mu 0. Therefore the relative permeability of magnetic substance is defined as the ratio of permeability of substance, that means mu, to the permeability of free space, that means mu 0. So its characteristics of material, that is called as the relative permeability of the material. So in this lecture we are studying the permeability. Now there are two conditions when this toroid is empty and when the toroid is filled with magnetic material, and therefore when toroid is filled with magnetic material we got the magnetic induction acquired, capital M, and applied magnetic field, that is the H. So I hope you understand this magnetic property of material as a permeability.